What's up, my spicies? It's your girl, the spicy pineapple. Oh, yeah. Hey, y'all. Welcome to 2025. Okay, a new year, a new vibe, and you know we coming with that new fire, that new style. And you see your moving truck is pulling up because, babe, I'm moving in. Now, you may be asking yourself, what are we moving into? We are moving into these new lessons and these new blessings. And with that comes big changes. So welcome to 333, your new place to be, baby. So step inside and we got a lot to talk about. So take a look around because we're going to get into what positive changes are coming for 2025. So we have a floor plan here, and each one of you has a specific room. Now, some of you may feel like you want to watch all rooms or just pick one that resonates, but I will see you at your timestamp and we'll see what we're getting into in the 2025 year. So we have group one, and you chose the bedroom. Now, before we could talk about the bedroom, we need to talk about what this house overall signifies. We are here to use this house to depict certain facets and parts of ourselves, our internal structure, if you will, okay? This house represents parts of ourselves, right? And these rooms are going to go more in depth into that. So you pick the bedroom, okay? And the bedroom is all about privacy and our personal space, really getting intimate with the self and knowing who I am, where I'm going. You pick the one after all. So you're in this initiative energy. I actually wouldn't be surprised if some of you all actually are in a personal year that is an even number, a 2, 4, 6, or an 8, because those numbers tend to be more passion driven, going deep within, or you could also be a life path 9. Now, if you're uncertain with what I mean when I'm talking about personal years, I will show you all how to do that throughout the course of our new format, okay? But bear with me as we get into what this truly means for you going forward, this initiative energy as we get personal and deep with ourselves. I just heard initiative causes motion, and your initiative causes motion. You are the motion, you are the leader. And funny enough, as I'm trying to record this, I keep getting distracted. So something feels like you're super focused, hyper focused, not getting distracted. You're looking at the bigger picture, seeing it, going after it. But there's this air of nurturing it, right? Say, for instance, you put the seed in the ground. You're now adding the water. Yes, you're taking care of this seed and being focused in that direction. So group one, let's tune into Spicy TV and see what is in store for you in 2025. Welcome group one to your reading. I'm super excited. Welcome into the new year. Okay. Energetically, we understand that the new year, all right, is in March, but 2025, welcome. It's here. It's knocking. Now, we've already spoken on how your message here is about initiative, okay? That initiation energy shuffles the deck, and we have a King of Pentacles at the bottom. At the bottom. But we started with a 7 of Swords, which concerned me at first. And I was like, are you sure you want me to use this deck? They said proceed. I shuffled, and it's the King of Pentacles. So this innovative energy that you're in group one, we're talking about the positive changes that are coming this year in this 9-year energy when we speak on numerology. How I get 9 years because of we're taking the 20. We're taking 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5. That's how we're getting 9, okay? And we're in a 9-year. So that energy already is cyclical. It's about things coming to a close, completion. We're closing up things so that we can be prepared for our brand new beginning, our brand new start, in whatever manner that translates for you, okay? Now, for you, group one, with the Seven of Swords being there first going into the King of Pentacles, this is letting me know that there was some type of sabotory energy before, maybe around some type of physical manifestation of something here that you desired in life. Okay, this is giving me physical. Okay, where a lot of people want to manifest, you know, deeper spiritual connections and things like that. Not saying that that's not you or that's what you desire, but the energy I'm getting here is someone that wants tangible things to start blossoming and coming up. You know, a farmer type of energy where if I plant a seed, I do expect to actually see a harvest. You know, I don't want to see imaginary plants. I don't want imaginary rutabagas. What I'm supposed to do with that? Okay, I need to see them. They need to crunch. All right. So this is the energy here that I'm getting for you. Maybe you all felt drawn to group 3 as well, because I keep getting the energy of innovation. I keep wanting to say innovation in everybody's group. So, and I'm speaking on rutabagas, and they're in the kitchen. So I'm in the kitchen. Maybe you need to check out the kitchen as well. Take that if that was for you. If you felt like you should watch group 3 as well, okay? But let's see what this means for you in 2025 going forward, okay? Going forward with this initiative energy, this King of Pentacles at the bottom. Okay, please provide me with the truth and only the truth, Holy Spirit. Show me what it is that we need to see for group 1. What positive changes are bringing in this year for this group? Thank you. We have the 9 of Wands. We have the 5 of Pentacles. And we have the 4 of Pentacles, which is interesting, especially how they have me line this up. I'm seeing everything, so we're reading it this way, but I lined it up this way. So it does feel like there's some reverse energy. We're talking about cycles, okay? So in the past, there could have been something here we held on to, gripped, squeezed, like our life depended on it. Really hoping for that thing to work. You know, I just saw a post right before I started recording, and it was speaking on how sometimes we find ourselves trying to do more to make something happen, especially with you being in this group and we're talking about initiative. Sometimes people feel like they need to start doing more. I gotta do more over here, more action, more this. But what you're really being asked to do is to be more consistent. I don't feel that whoever is in this group, if you pick this group, you're already on course. A lot of times we get caught up and we feel like we need to do more, and sometimes we need to do less. Sometimes we need to allow ourselves to be at that speed. You know, when you're on cruise control, you're going at the same speed. Now, sometimes people's cars are faster or they're slower. So you catching up to these cars, maybe you're driving too slow and the cars are catching up to you, but you're at your pace, right? There's this something here specific about you all group 1 being in this pace, in this space, in this year, okay? So what else do you have here? For my beautiful group 1. What positive changes are coming here? Right. Okay, so maybe this is a confirmation for somebody here that felt like they should watch group 3, because the 2 of Cups speaks to me about healing. It speaks to me about recognition. Okay, recognizing what was, what wasn't, and why it was, and why it's not. You know, it's that energy here. Why is it? Why it's not? What should I do? Should I not? Should I stay or should I go? Resilient type of energy. But sometimes we just need to slow down. Right? So, in this initiative energy, positive change that are coming. The things that you've been working for, they're coming. Don't feel like you need to overexert yourself for group 1. Start doing over the top, doing the most, overthinking, overanalyzing, over repressing, redoing. Like I said, I put the cards down this way, and then I went, but I was really supposed to read it this way. So it's like I'm going backwards in this thought process of feeling like I need to do more when I should just continue to be consistent. Okay. So I do feel like there also may be a lesson here for somebody in regards to time and patience and cultivating that. All right, show me what else Group 1 needs to know. What positive changes are coming? Yeah, exactly. It's the mind. It's the mindset. It's the focus. It's that initiative that we spoke on before. You're in this bedroom. You're getting real. You're being real with yourself, real with people. And it's almost like stepping out of, I want to say, the blind spot. Like, that's really what I want to say. Like, stepping out of the blind spot, stepping out of this space where maybe you were, say, you know, when they give me this analogy, they always show me like sitting in a audience and somebody stands up. Your view is, you're blocked. It's skewed, right? You can't see. Can't see the whole thing. You can see parts, but you can't see the whole thing. It's now you realizing, okay, well, maybe this person's not going to move. I'll step to the side, right? I have some type of free will, if you will, in this situation where I can step to the side. I can look at this from a different space, and it doesn't take a lot. It doesn't take me cursing this person out, pushing them, shoving them. Now we're in a fight. Now I'm not even seeing the show at all. I could just step to the side. You see? But it's like, I need y'all to see the analogy in that. It's you realizing that it's not the extra steps. It's what you do now, what you've been doing, your focus. If this is love for you, right? This is realizing why things have happened, and where you are is where you need to be. And things are coming together. Things are happening. Things are changing. But the initiative is, I also am putting myself in those spaces to be aligned. Because why? I'm following my promptings. I'm following those intuitive nudges. I'm going where I'm being told to go. I'm feeling what I need to feel. I'm in a flow state. And then you're in this place where the initiative is the fact that you realize that you've been doing it this whole time. And it's it's powerful. The initiative is actually taking charge and knowing that, yes, my thoughts, yes, my actions, they align. And whether I see what I see or I don't, that doesn't matter. Because I know that what I'm saying, what is truth, what it is that I said, what it is that I know is that what I see is truth. What I know is truth. That's what I know. And that's the positive change. Okay? You have to, you know how people say you have to see it? It's like you're seeing it. You're getting it, and it's easy. You know, sometimes people feel like things are complicated. This is like mastery. The initiative is, okay, when the student becomes the teacher, we finally taking these lessons and we're applying them. They're not just lessons. You know, you can't forever be the student. The student does become the teacher at some point. You are forever a student, but you also are a teacher. And so the teaching in this scenario is you applying this in your life, however that resonates. In the initiative, if that's you putting yourself out there and dating more in the love space, if this is you going and pursuing your goals or going after that dream or feeling like you could do those things or open yourself up to more spiritual practices and more spiritual connections and more people in your soul tribe. That's initiative. We're allowing ourselves to be open to those possibilities. And when they do arrive, we take them. What else do you have for group? Yep. The World card. And then the Three of Cups on the bottom. I mean, what in the world? Now, this World card wanted to come out in reverse. They're telling me that I could put it upright, but it wanted to come out in reverse. I will speak on that because the reverse energy of the Wheel of Fortune is almost feeling like disbelief of the things that we feel like we've been working for and we've been fighting for, going for. It won't happen. But you see the shift this year. I mean, because you truthfully, I don't know, it's kind of giving me like Abraham Hicks. You know, she talks about how in your mind, you know, when you start to envision what you truly desire, where you want to go, who you are, and you know that to be truth, everything else starts to fall into place. It changes. It's because it's true existence. It's truth. You're living in it. And because you're living in it, everything starts to, this year is big. But it's personal. You know how people say like, this is personal. I'm doing this. This is personal. This is that type of energy that somebody would be like, you know, I have a goal. This is personal for me. I have to do this. You may not understand why I need to do this or why I'm doing this or where I'm going with this or how I should feel about this. They may not get it. It's not for them to get. You, group one, you know where you're going. You know what you're supposed to do. You're like, I gotta do this. I have to be that. I know this. Initiative. The Judgment card and the Three of Cups. And boy, oh boy, is there a celebration on the other side. These cards I'm looking up in the viewfinder and they're vibrant. The whole screen is vibrant. This is like when your TV goes from black and white to Technicolor. Yeah, and there goes the Hierophant, sitting strong and tall right there to confirm all of that. Spirit's like, yeah, walk up the stairs. It's there. Not everybody gonna want to walk up the stairs. You take an initiative. Any final advice that you have here for group one? Let's see. What positive changes are coming here for group one? Anything else you want to tell group one? Okay, you got 4 zeros. Limitless potential. I can't even make this up. Limitless potential. It says it serves as a timely reminder that anything can be accomplished. If you dream it, there's no reason you can't make it a reality. We were just speaking on that. If something is in the position, and I said position, but okay, everything happened for a reason. If something is in position, if something is in the possession of another person, it's also available to you. So try to remain calm. What's meant for you won't pass you by. Let go of tension. Relax. Exactly. That's that energy we're speaking on when it's like, you don't have to do more. Sometimes you don't have to do more. You just continue. You continue, and the potential is showing up here, and it's limitless. Do you hear me, group one? Oh my goodness. I love this for you. I'm super excited to channel for y'all this year, to see what this year is gonna bring. I'm so excited. So that was your reading. Make sure you hit the like button. And oh, it looks like we have an appointment for the birthing center. So I will see you all in the next reading. All right, group 2. So you picked the living room. Now, before we can get into what the living room is, let's talk about why we are in this house in the first place. Now, this house is meant to represent decisions and our approach to life. We're looking at different facets and structures of our life in this home. Okay, so we're using these rooms to show different sections, if you will, okay, of ourselves. And with you picking the living room, we're talking about how you show up. Not only how you show up, but also how people are viewing you. So you're being viewed in a way that's new, that's different. Okay, this year, you're seeing yourself in a different way, and you're also operating and moving in a different way. I love this for you, group 2. So let's get a little bit more deep into this. Now, as I was getting prepared for this reading, I was channeling a lot of words that started with the letter I. For group 1, they had the word initiative, okay? So that forward movement. But for you, I heard a word that technically would not fall under a space where we would call it positive, but they did give me a word to add to it. So I heard the word inconsistent, okay? But I also heard the word balance. There is something here that you all are doing, group 2. You're focusing in, you're changing your routine, you're shifting your perspective, and you're doing things in a brand new way. It's shaking these things up. You're shaking things up, group 2. All right, so let's tune in to Spicy TV and see what 2025 has in store for you, group 2. All right, group 2, you made it to your reading. So let's see why we ended up in the living room, okay? And why were we getting the word inconsistent to start when we're talking about something here positive, okay? I'm looking back at the notes here, and we have inconsistent and balance. However, we were speaking on why you're in the living room. The living room here is about how you're being viewed. So I do feel like there is a shift in perception this year for you, okay? Now, where you may have been viewed one way and maybe you don't care about how you're viewed, but I feel like this is also how you view yourself, okay? It's not just other people's opinion. It's yours as well. And where you put yourself and how you are viewing yourself this year is different. It's a different change. It's a different shift. Okay, like we have a whole new format here, a whole new way of looking and channeling these readings, right? And so it's different, it's a change, it's a shift, and it's for the positive, okay? But why is inconsistent coming up? I want to pull on that word first. Why did inconsistent come up for group 1 first? Let's get that out the way because we're balancing this energy out this year, okay? Why did inconsistent come up for group 2? Sorry. Maybe you felt drawn to group 1. Okay, we have inconsistent, and then we have the Ace of Pentacles here. All right, y'all, sorry. I'm actually needing to record over here. My other record. Okay, so maybe if the sound has changed, I have the mic back on now. Okay, but we have the Ace of Pentacles here. And that is wild, okay? Because the Ace of Pentacles would speak to having these new ideas, these new fresh perspective, a new way, okay? A new way of doing things, but it's coming out in reverse. So what inconsistent is, maybe somebody here in this group shifts a lot, okay? Maybe you start something here and don't finish, or you're not consistent in the capacity of following something out to the end, to see the end result. Okay, now I hope that's not triggering for you. Like I said, take what resonates and leave what does not. But why is this a positive thing? Because we're balancing. You picked the 2 after all. Now, the 2 is all about relationships. It's all about balance. It's all about restructuring. Okay, our home, our love for self and others, how we show up in that capacity. So you could be a very empathetic person, a very caring person. That's how you're perceived, right? But how do we perceive ourselves? Maybe we feel like we don't do enough. Maybe we bash ourselves instead of giving ourselves those claps. So we're doing that now. We're changing our viewpoint, how we view ourselves. And because we view ourselves a different way, then thus others see something different. And like I said, it's not about them. The reason this energy is coming through the way it's coming through is because maybe it's been about others for somebody here. Maybe it's been about what other people have tried to make you in their eyes, but you see you for who you really, I wanted to say who the F you are. I really did, truthfully, y'all. Who you are. I see me. I know. I feel it. I'm doing it. The positive change, it comes from within. This is like 360 for somebody, like transformation type of energy in this group, because I see this. I love that. I remember this lady saying, because I like it, I know you're gonna like it. Why? Because I like it. I like this thing, and if you like what I like, then we liking it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, look, and maybe that went over somebody's head. Maybe that wasn't for you. Okay. But let's see, what is coming? What is a positive change here for my group 2 this year, in this 9-year? Now, we are in a 9-year. Now, from a numerology standpoint, how I got that is you taking 2025, you're taking 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5, which is 9. Okay, and that's how we're getting that 9-year. Now, what does that mean? 9 is all about completion, cycles, coming to a close, wrapping up all of those loose ends, tidying up. Okay, it's like clearing out the garage so that we can now start fresh. You know, sometimes you just have a lot of clutter and we're clearing out things, we're completing things, closing that off, finishing that book, finishing that article, finishing whatever that thing is that we've been putting off. So for whoever this is in this group, that inconsistency, we're tightening that up. And we're changing, we're finishing things. We may have had a goal or something we wanted or something we felt like was missing, okay? But we're realizing that from within, everything that we truly desire, we manifest. So once you lock in and you really see that I have the bandwidth, though, I can do this, right? Because you're not doing this by yourself. Your spirit team is definitely there helping you. But your job is to continue to stay faithful and to be in alignment with what you know is truth, right? After all, this is the spicy pineapple truth. So what's the positive change coming for group 2? Yep. Where things felt like, this is like the veil, I always say this, like the veil being lifted when they give me this energy and how it's translating. So the veil is being lifted off of a situation, off of whatever wasn't clear for you in the past. Maybe last year was rocky, but my hand started itching as I'm saying this. So you start to receive those answers, that clarity, where it felt like you weren't. Where a lot of things were hidden, a lot of things felt like unclear for you. The balance comes in this year. Okay, what do you have for group 2? Somebody said, finally, I heard it. Show me group 2. Yeah. The death card. I mean, what in the world? What better way to say I'm closing the chapter than the death card? It's all about death and rebirth. Whenever I get the death card, and specifically with this card, because I know Spirit wants me to bring that analogy up. I always get this analogy, but this deck specifically has this card here. Where she actually, this is a butterfly, okay, but it actually might be a moth, but in this scenario, they're telling me it's a butterfly, okay? And when we're starting as a caterpillar, you know, the caterpillar has a rough time. You know, it's small, it's trying to get by. It takes it takes a long time to get from one side of the yard to the next. Might take it 3 weeks, okay? It's trying not to get chopped up by the lawnmower, snatched up by the bird flying by, okay? It's not trying to get ran over by a bicycle or picked up by a little kid and squished, okay? The caterpillar has a hard life. But from its perspective, it only could see so much because it's ground level. It could climb up things, but it only could see so much. It can only go so far and so fast. But then now we have this caterpillar that now goes into the cocoon, comes out the butterfly. And now the butterfly is up in the sky, it's soaring, it's flying, it's seeing things, it's a different perspective. It's a balance, it's a consistency. If that caterpillar quit and said, you know what, just take me, birds, just take me, right? We'll never see that beautiful butterfly. So this is the energy I'm getting for you, group 2, where you felt like something here wasn't working out for you. Maybe you felt like there wasn't any, like Spirit almost, I don't want to say forgot you, but that's the type of energy it feels like. Maybe like you were asking for clarity and it just felt like it wasn't coming through. Maybe you weren't being heard. But all of those prayers, all of those manifestations, all of those desires, they were stored. They're there. They were heard. And it's like, now imagine being the caterpillar, you get into the cocoon and the cocoon is decked out inside with all of those things, showing you that once this cocoon opens, the world is your oyster. All of these things, I remember them. They're there. They're stored. And group 2, what you need to know is, I heard it's more than meets the eye. Transformers. I just saw something the other day and that just played in my head. Transformers, more than meets the eye. Okay? So something here is transforming and it's more than meets the eye. We're in the living room. Okay? How you living, fam? How you living? What? How you living? What? In living color. It's that type of, you could do what you wanna do in living color. Hey, in living color. You can do whatever you want to do when you start living in color. When you start to see that I could color this way, color this that way. You're seeing it. And that balance comes in because you continue. You don't stop. You walk, you keep moving, you keep going forward. You keep having that faith. What's the positive change coming in for group 2? Okay, so somebody here could possibly wanted to travel. Or maybe hasn't felt like they had the funds to do so. So I do see a trip here for somebody coming up. Or there's something here, surprise or some sort. Maybe you don't know about this. For some, this may be for some of you, but maybe some of you already have a trip planned or so. But yeah, it does feel like you need some you time, okay? You're getting some of those things, some of that love. Okay, like, think about it this way. You ever think about how somebody, I don't know, the way it's coming through is like, say you're in a relationship with the universe and the universe is like, man, Bae looking down right now. I should give Bae some flowers. You know, like, it does feel like something like that for you, group 2, in this romantic type of way. The universe gets you some flowers in some type of way. And it's not to like hush flowers, like, here, take these flowers, shut your mouth. No, okay? It feels like, I love you. I was thinking about you. Here's this. Here's this. And like I said, it's because it's how you're being viewed. We're in the living room. How you're viewing yourself. Maybe you buy yourself flowers. You start doing things for yourself. And it's not saying that you're always going to do things for yourself. But you start to create the reality you desire. If you want to be a person that gets your hair and your nails done all the time, and you want to have that done without a worry, you start to put yourself in this space where you're like, oh yeah, this is my life. You live it. You know, people like to call it delulu, but no, it's real. Because the more people be that, they are that. That's what you are. It's nothing wrong with desiring more than, you know, just the spiritual connection. And, you know, I'm real. I'm sorry. I keep it real over here. So there is something about you unlocking what's been locked up for too long, is what I'm hearing. And you're staying in this space where the reality is visualized and is projected into our reality, and it's real because we know it is. It's that transformation. I'm seeing it. Spirit showed it to me. It's showing up. Whatever that is, it's showing up. What else do you have for group 2? Yep. The 6 of Swords. Let me get one of these cards over here. 1444, as I'm about to say what I'm saying. Check out angel number 1444. There'll be an extra message in there for you. You know what? I said maybe somebody felt like they should watch group 1, right? If that was you, definitely check that out, because they got this exact card. This exact card. And I just shuffled this deck in front of y'all. They also received this card, so I'm going to take this card as well. All right? So let's start with this one. We have 2020. All right? It says compassion. As we were talking about romance, okay, it says it is a confirmation that your assumptions and beliefs are correct, but it's also an encouragement to use your talents and gifts because they will benefit the world and your pockets. Be of service to others. Your potential is enormous. And it says your potential is enormous. Wow, go figure, when this one says your potential is limitless, okay? It serves as a timely reminder that anything can be accomplished. If you can dream it, there is no reason you can't make it a reality. I'm telling you, if something is in the possession of another person, it is also available to you. So try to remain calm. I wanted to say try to reclaim it, but reclaim it, boo, okay? What is meant for you won't pass you by. Let go of tension and relax. So group 2, there's a lot. The potential is limitless for you. Are you going to allow yourself to see the vision through all of the times that made it feel like that wasn't the reality, when the truth is what we know is the truth? Right? So how we doing it, fam? How we doing it? I love you, group 2. So that was your reading. Make sure you hit the like button. And oh, it looks like we have an appointment for the birthing center. So I will see you all in the next reading. All right, group 3. So you picked the kitchen. Now, before we talk about why you picked the kitchen, let's talk about why we are in this house overall, okay? So this building, this house is meant to represent different decisions and facets of ourselves. Now, this house specifically is going to be illustrating parts of us, and these rooms are those specific sections of us. So you all picked the kitchen, which this area is focused on a lot of healing energy, heavy around family, heavy around community, heavy around the people that you love, relationships, things of that sort. So there's something around these lessons that are being expressed to you in 2025. Now, as I channeled the messages for all of the groups, I was getting a lot of I words. Now, in group 1, we talked about being the initiative, the initiator, okay? Group 2, we talked about balance and how they were balancing things out. The word they got was inconsistent. But in group 3, we have innovation. And what's interesting is as I was recording all 3 groups, you could have watched all 3 groups. I kept saying the word innovation when I meant to say whatever word I channeled for that group. And heavily innovative energy is forcing out. It's almost feeling forceful because this energy is so thick and dense that you feel like you just have to create. When you're in the kitchen and you see the ingredients, some people get excited and they see the end result. So you're seeing some end result here because of the healing that you've done. Because of the work that you put in, you are able to feed many. This is abundance, okay? So let's talk about abundance for group 3 in this energy. I love this. 2025 is about to be, it's like worlds different. When you see an ingredient, some people, they take those ingredients and put ingredients together that normally wouldn't go together. You're doing that, group 3. Not only are you doing that, but you're able to share it, okay? So share this abundance. So let's tap into Spicy TV and see what that means for you for 2025 and this innovative season of yours. Hey, group 3, you made it to your reading. Let's talk to my innovators. Right before I'm getting started, before I hit the shuffle on y'all, we have the death card at the bottom. So I'm going to read it to y'all. It says, even death can't resist a good deal. Save 70% on everything in the store. Okay, look. So we're already talking about how y'all in the kitchen. We're talking about what needs to be healed. Remember I said you're getting some type of reward here because of something you've healed, something you've worked on, something you've done, something you've changed, something you've realized, okay? And maybe that thing is that discount, okay? Look, we're sitting here talking about how whatever you've healed not only is abundance for you, but it's also abundance for others around you. That shared energy is giving me like family pot. Okay, maybe somebody made something recently like in a pot, like a stew or something here, like a family dinner. Okay, maybe you have a big family. All right, but it does feel like whatever is coming in for you, a positive change in 2025, is not only good for you, but it's good for the people around you. You're a person here that cares about the people around you. Okay, you care about your people. You are people, you care about your people, family. So I do feel like that matters to you, okay? That everybody around you is secure as well as yourself. All right, so let's see, what does that mean for you, group 3, this innovative energy. Now, that 70% off is very interesting. Because it does feel like maybe something here that felt like it was unobtainable, maybe it cost too much, or maybe it felt out of reach, or it was too far of a distance. It's closer, it's easier, it's more obtainable, it's less of a cost. Okay, I could get that one. Okay, you know, I could spend that, I could hold that, you know, that's the type of energy I'm getting off of this for you, group 3. All right, y'all, I keep forgetting to turn my recorder on, so if the sound has changed, it's because I finally have gotten the recorder on, okay? We're still working out the kinks, okay? And everything happens for a reason. So we're still working out the kinks. We're still getting this whole new format together. But what I will say is this innovation, this time, this effort, you picked the 3 after all. Now, the 3 is all about creativity. It's all about charisma. It's all about communication. I hit you with the 3 C's on it, okay? 3 C's for this 3 energy. So we're cultivating creative creations, okay? Look, say that 3 times in the comments. Cultivating creative creations. But we are. And that innovative energy that you could have also felt resonated with group 1. Okay, so check out group 1. But what do you have here if that's for you, okay? We have the Hierophant coming out. That's a confirmation because I believe that came out in group 1 as well. Okay? So that's just for somebody. But let's see. What does group 3 need to know? What do they need to know? What's happening? A positive change for group 3. The World card. This is the night. What a beautiful night. Okay, we have the Chariot. Okay, so thank you. So something does feel romantic for this, for you group 2. I want to say group 2. Okay, look. Maybe you watched all the groups and you ended up here. And now it's like, I do feel like there's something here changing that's coming in that's, I just want to say the word effervescent. I don't know why. I feel like I had to say that. Okay. It's something very regal, very bougie about this group in a good way. Okay. Because like I said, it does feel like, say for instance, like you won the lottery and you didn't buy fancy, you didn't buy Grey Poupon, but you finna be a Grey Poupon person now. You like, woo, where the Grey Poupon at? Okay, like, so you could be switching up and thinking about things in a space, not being frivolous. Okay, I wanna make that clear. It's not frivolous. It's you taking extra time, space to add the things into your life that maybe you wanted to try, maybe you wanted to do. Okay, you're creating these new routines, realities for yourself. Okay, and I said realities because it could be multiple. Okay, we're already in a new format here, this new style. Okay, and for you, group 3, it's like the world is your oyster. You're seeing that, you're going after it. If you want to travel, when I said this is the night, it was reminding me of Paris. Okay, so somebody here could want to travel. You want to see the world. You want to go places, do things, create things. Okay, there's a very, okay, I wanted to stop doing readings after this because I was tired. Your group has given me energy. You're a person here that gives people energy. You're like the life of the party type of person here, group 3. And like where I was feeling tired, I'm energized now. I'm like, wake me up before you go. I don't know, maybe you're a person here that sings to wake people up. Maybe somebody's like, that's annoying, but mind your business. Okay, or you could be a singer, or there could be something here about entertainment as well. Because 3s, you could be a life path 3, or somebody here could be one of those numbers here. You could be a life path 3, life path 6, life path 5. Those numbers are coming through as well. But what do you have here for group 3? Y'all, the same Hierophant I put back is here yet again. Okay. I was like, oh, that was a confirmation for somebody just to watch group 1. Here's the card. Like, no, we wanted you to have the Hierophant. We gave it to you. And then there's the 6 of Wands at the bottom of the deck, y'all. It says here, goodbye textbooks, hello real world. I'm shaking. Look, Goodbye textbooks, hello real world. So relieved to be done with studying. Okay. And interesting enough, I remember talking to group 1 about not just being the student, but being the teacher. And it does feel like that energy is here as well with that innovator. It's like, say you're in a electronics class, or I don't know, engineering class or something, and they just teach you how to work with an engine or something. I just saw a kid earlier talking about engines. Okay, so they're telling you about the engine, but then you make some special engine that do this special thing that nobody ever saw before, and they like, wait, what? Dang, I thought my engine was engineering, but your engine is engineering. Okay, somebody write that in the comments. Your engine was engineering, but your engine is engineering. Okay, like that's real engineering. Okay, so it does feel like there's success here because you're out of the, I don't know, say out of the box, because you're outlandish, because you are avant-garde, because you're all these words that people maybe threw at you, different, unique, weird, you know. That used to be a trigger word for me. Maybe that is for you. I feel like my fellow weirdos might be in this group, but you know, all of those things that weren't looked at as positives, we've healed those. We realized, like, hold on, excuse me, what? Who you calling what? I can't even talk right now. Edward Scissorhands, what's up with all the tongue twisters? Is somebody a poet? Because I'm like, taba. First of all, I can't keep up. But what's important here is you are creating with your own hands, though. Like, this is like hands in the clay, hands in the pot. I'm making this sculpture. You're sculpting. You're sculpting, okay? And we have the King of Pentacles with the Queen of Cups. Yeah. Some people say money can't buy happiness, but have you tried throwing a bunch of cash in the air? You see what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all, it's different. Like I said, it's not meant to be bougie, like, oh yeah, oh, I'm this, I'm above you. That's not the type of energy I'm getting from this group. It does feel like you're gonna share the money, but it's like, dang, this is nice. This is tangible. It's not just money, it's abundance, it's love, it's freedom. Okay? A lot of times people get caught up on wanting money, right? They want the money. They want the dollars. They want where's the dough? Where's the naira? Where is it? Okay, where's my won? How many won? Okay, like they want the money. Okay, the yen, whatever, the pounds, whatever. They want it. Okay, but they don't truly want the money. They want what the money is going to give them. The freedom, the experience, to travel, to buy the thing, to share the thing, to flip the thing, to dip the thing, shoot. I don't know what you're doing, okay? Flip it, dip it, tip it, swip it, stir it up. I don't know what people are doing. But people usually want it for something else. That is you. You're like taking this situation here, you're molding 2025 into what you want. I wanted to say into your be, okay? But I'm trying not to curse as much, y'all. You trying to mold 2025 into your be. For those that know that resonated, it's like you rolling it up. I hope, okay, look, I'm not, never mind. What else does group 3 need to know? What else does group 3 need to know? Okay, all these cards, I saw them. The Magician, I'm telling you. Cannot make this up. Y'all, okay, I'm shaking because Pamela Coleman Smith is the illustrator of the Rider-Waite. So we have the author, okay, i.e. weight, and then I said i.e. A-E, weight, okay, and then we have Pamela Coleman Smith is the illustrator, okay, for those that don't know what the illustrator is, that's the person that drew the pictures. That's the one with the crayons and the pencils, okay? That's the one with the vision, with the arts, with the eye, with that clairvoyance, okay? Somebody here could be clairvoyant. Ooh, I mean, when I say big deal, I don't even know if y'all realize this is a big deal, group 3. All of this is major arcana. All of it is upright. All of it. All of it. When I say all of it, I mean all of it. Write all of it in the comments. Ah! It says the noodles say, look, I can't even make this up. Look what the card says, y'all. The noodles say, deliciousness is in your future. Maybe somebody had noodles recently, some ramen or some type of packaged noodles. Okay, pasta. Pasta in the moon. It's the moon. Look, I'm sorry if I'm singing that wrong, y'all, but for real, I keep getting Paris and France vibes. Maybe somebody want to go there. I don't know. Or Tokyo. This is my group that wants to travel. You want to see more. And there's deliciousness in the future. What? You traveling this? Hold on. I'm about to pull these cards. I have not pulled this deck out for anybody else, but because I'm getting such a travel vibe, 3 of Wands type of energy off of this group, I need to see. Where are we going? We have Crossroads and we have Coffee House. Okay, definitely somewhere. I feel like somebody wants to go somewhere that's out of the States. Okay, this is not so if you live in the United States, you want to go out of it. But I do feel like maybe that felt like it wasn't something that you could fully achieve at the time, but you want to go further, expand, wider, okay, for like further than your coffee shop, okay? This is a type of energy here where maybe you already have some stamps in your passport, okay, but you want more, or maybe you just got your passport and you ready to stamp it up, okay, like, because whatever energy it is, the crossroad, the times have changed. You're like, you know what, I am taking that trip, you know what, I am doing that thing, you know what, I am painting that thing, you know what, I am making that song, you know what, I am writing that book, you know what, I am going on that walk, you know what, that's the type of energy I'm getting from this group. And you start to find the love in what you truly want out of this life. I like this. I love this. Like, you find what you want out of life. And that's purpose, right? What's the purpose? If you know, everybody's wondering, what's the purpose? What's the purpose? You have that this year. And you start coloring, you start having fun, you get your crayons, you out here, what's that? I just saw this movie the other day, Harold with the purple chalk. You out here like Billy, okay, Rudy got the chalk, everybody got the chalk, you got the chalk, this one got the crayon, this one got the marker. What you got? What's your medium? You got the paintbrush? You got the nails? You got the hot glue, friend? You gluing wigs? What we doing? Okay? You gluing them? You doing a quick set? You got the nails? Who got them? Because I feel like there's somebody in this collective that does all of those things. This is the creators in this group, okay? And the world, like I said, is your oyster. With the bank being right here. Bankroll. Thick. Okay? Travel. I'm telling you, like, beyond just next door. Don't ask my neighbor, because my neighbor don't know. I'm not there, okay? I'm gone. I love this for you, group 3. I love this for you, y'all. So if you like readings like this and y'all want to see more readings like this, definitely go ahead and hit the like button. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Talk to me. Let me know so I can keep these type of readings coming, okay? Your likes and your subscribes is all that is necessary, all right? But let's see. You got 2 cards here. that I want to close out with. Okay, we have 1717, angel number, and we also have 2002. Okay, so 1717, let's read that. Okay, so we have here, take a few deep breaths and focus inward. You need time to think things over and consider your options. At this time, you must rely solely on yourself. You might not believe it, but you're heading in the right direction. See what I'm saying? Okay. What appears to be lull in activity is the natural part of the process, right? So where it felt like you were at a crossroads, where it felt like things weren't happening, things weren't transpiring, they were. Things were working in the background. You're a co-creator along with the universe. This magician don't come out for just nobody, okay? This thing's like abracadabra. The magician is in the house ready to manifest some serious magic. When I say deliciousness is in the future, because you created it. You know what? Okay, sorry y'all, the battery cut off, but you have more control over your life than you realize. Learn to execute. Learn and execute what interests you. See what I'm saying? So that was your reading. Make sure you hit the like button. And oh, it looks like we have an appointment for the birthing center. So I will see you all in the next reading.